Okay, testing mic.
Okay, testing mic. Okay, testing mic. Okay.
My apologies, it's going to be slightly cursed for a moment. I have got to figure out a better way to test that loop. Alrighty then. Okay, just going to send out a social media notification. If I had more of a plan, I would do this before I began, but unfortunately, it's me. So, you get what you get. Yeah, once I have my process a bit more streamlined, hopefully I can get this all done before I actually get going live, but I need a better way to test audio. Oh well. Nobody's here anyway, I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, yuck, do you mind?
I apologize for that. Figuring out this audio setup is going to be a nuisance. At least a small one for the time being. I get an English. Mother's Grace is now active, and so is my 4th attempt at hardcore campaign progress. Let's see if I can survive anything other than a disconnect. And post. Okay. And you know what? I'm just going to grab that real quick. I'm going to crank the volume for the in-game music today because I got a copyright strike on my last stream. And Frank, I'm not losing anything from that. But okay, just let me pop out the chat so I can see what's happening. Okay, the chat's popped out. Let's start this. And hello to both of you in the viewing area. I am surprised, happily surprised you're here. So, if anybody feels like chatting, I can hopefully see that. And in case you're wondering why it is I've gone to Kedbardu first, it's because you can do Acts 1 through 3 in any order. And there is a slight change in text for Act 1 if you do Act 3 first. I'm going to tell you right now, though, it's not a big change. It's a single line from Mephisto. And if you're here because you were avoiding spoilers, I'm going to spoil whatever I please. So yeah, if you do Act 3 before Act 1, there's a slight line change with Mephisto in Act 1. Doing Act 2 before any of the others, there is no readily apparent difference, at least not from my experience. And if you want to know why I know Acts 1 through 3 in the frame of hardcore playing, it's because every time I've played hardcore, trying to not skip campaign, my character dies to a disconnect. And I've only had Scrolls of Escape drop on my level 94 Lightning Ball Sork that skipped the campaign. Yes, I have... You know what? I'm not going to give the game a chance. I'm just going to grab a Scroll of Escape now. I'm level 20, I can use it. I'm going to have one in my inventory for when the game inevitably breaks the connection. Let me just grab one of those. Grab two of those. I will remap that. I'm not going to play with other people, so... I never say never, but... Now, if I get disconnected, I don't immediately die! Hell of a support system Blizzard's got. Their servers hiccup, and your character just bites it. Yeah. There's a reason most people don't even bother with hardcore. Let alone try and do the campaign, because if you do the campaign in hardcore, you don't get the seasonal benefits until... I'm gonna ballpark say 12, 15 hours in. Because you need to beat the campaign in order to do the seasonal quest line. So, no vampiric powers. You can go to the Season of Blood, but, I mean, the Blood Harvest, mind you. But here's the thing. Going to the Blood Harvest, everything's deactivated. Like, you can only even see the bulletin board in some towns. For the 3-4 areas it starts in, I've only had the board spawn for me in Backwater, and I think the Fat Goose Inn. And even when you go there, there's still no way to actually redeem your Seeker Keys, or use your Potent Blood. So, there's not really much of a point to there being a Blood Harvest, if you will. And if you try to go look for coffins, or pretty much anything, like even in, what is it? Not the Fat Goose Inn, but north of that, still in Skosglen. If you try to do that, then you are going to find that the ancient vampire altars are just blood blisters that you can't pop. So, you can't do a damn thing in Blood Harvest until you've beaten the campaign. And I'm going to be honest with you, trying to do hardcore campaign this season, I've only gotten up to... I finished Act 3, then Act 1, and then I almost finished Act 2, but then my connection died before I could kill Astaroth. It died during the Astaroth boss fight. I was melting him, he couldn't touch me. But you know what? The game doesn't care. Hardcore gives no fucks.
This place has been taken. It reeks.
Yeah, I didn't have that audio trigger last time. Oh well. Let me just crank the audio a little. 25 is more than enough. Yeah.
Is anyone here?
So we're going to do Act 3 first, then 1.
Murder in the sacristy! Lock the doors! What about the others? The abbot? Do as I say!
Yeah, unfortunately there is some dialogue that cannot be skipped. I'm not even sure if the key will spawn before I get the golden ring to indicate which door I'm aiming at. Oh, that answers that question. And by key, I mean skull, because... edgy. You think the monks would be pushing back against that kind of... pervasive adolescence, but no. Now you may notice that I'm going into Chain Lightning here with a bit of Arc Clash. However, I do not have my build pulled up. And when I say build, I'm currently using a leveling build for... come on... chain lightning leveling build. I'm going to convert this to lightning ball. Even though lightning ball doesn't really have a build for 50 to 70, it's still solid enough. My best lightning ball Sorc, I only had 2 out of the 4 or 5 uniques you need, so you can still do some shit, whether or not you're fully, air quotes, prepared. Now let me just... Okay. And I just realized that I made that whole pop-out chat thing, and I'm not paying attention to it. Thankfully, nobody's here but me. And to the one viewer, thank you for hanging around. Hopefully, I'm not boring you to tears.
Unto evening. Unto evening. I shall keep it safe. And then... Diablo.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, let me just double check that. Put that there. I know all this stuff happening off screen must be quite tempting. Let me tell you, nothing of worth is happening. Not a thing. I have my pop-out chat in Chrome. I have my build guide in Firefox. What you see and what you don't, equally stupid. It's me. What do you expect? Well, they didn't stand a ghost of a chance. It's a good thing the answer to this puzzle is literally... English. Good thing the answer to this puzzle is literally written on the walls surrounding the puzzle. I don't know how these walks are supposed to help. But this is modern game design as well. So we just grab the last of the password written on the wall. Might as well be a sticky note attached directly to the server. I can't talk shit, though. I've worked in... I wasn't the IT person, but I had to deal with that shit. So, yeah, it happens. Good timing on the blood harvest, but let's see if this guy stands a ghost of a chance.
Out of mana once again. I need time to recover. I'm out of mana.
I could be handling the portals, dropping those cyclones of AoE on me a bit more generously, but generously, carefully. I swear I can English! For anybody wondering how I'm face-tanking everything in the kitchen sink, it's not because I'm that good. It's not because, well, World Tier 1 might be helping. I'm doing that to be faster. The main thing is, you grind out your renown, even on hardcore. My first hardcore character was just uncovering the map. My second one was actually doing the renown grind. And that renown grind also got me, let's see, all the codex entries, including the seasonal, so... yeah, there's nothing else to find here. Gotta go back towards the other one to proceed with Act 3. And yeah, there's a minor text difference if you do the abbot after going with, finding, what's his name, Gerben? The minor text difference is, go find out what happened with the abbot. Versus, if you do the abbot first, it's like, oh shit, we're gonna have this text now, instead of 10 minutes later.
I cannot do that here.
What did he take? I hear a stone carver lives in that house. A man called Ganvar. It's hidden, isolated. Perfect for working in solitude.
I'm out of mana.
Thankfully, standing in a helmet has no negative side effects for non-humans.
Far too easy. These demons were vermin. I'd expect more from them. Let's search the house.
Do you mind?
Tread carefully. Elias could still be close. See what you can find.
Alrighty then. There's one. Is this one interactive? Yes, it is.
Master Elias called at my door. I had trouble with my words, so I showed him.
Now, the first time that I did this quest, back when the game came out in June, this object was not interactable, so it kinda broke. I couldn't get Laura to actually interact with the bloody statue, which means we never proceeded. Thankfully, that one was easily enough solved just by reloading the game. And since we're technically outside, it let me just stay stood right here. But if this was indoors, in a dungeon, anything like that, I would have had to take it from the top. Gotta love that kind of checkpoint system. Or lack thereof.
Thank you for opening my eyes. Thank you for sending Master Elias to
And yeah, since you're not supposed to have a horse at this point, your first playthrough, he does cut himself off if you get here quickly.
stand by your side and set the cleansing fire. Visitors. Did
He doesn't start in the middle of the circle. You would think I'd pay attention at this point. I've gotten this far without thinking. I'm not gonna start now. I think at 50%, that's when he summons the demon.
Master Elias, hear me! Your enemies are here!
There we go. Ignore the demon, just focus on Genbar. I say ignore the demon, it's melting! Yeah. Not a challenge. World Tier 1 really doesn't make this that much easier. Yeah, it's like a 20% health difference, and I think it's the same percentage for health and damage coming from the enemies. But really, all I'm doing in World Tier 1 is just trying to get through this quicker. World Tier 2, for a fully renowned ground-up character, is not going to be a challenge. I don't get people, though, that say the campaign is good. Maybe I'm just overly fixated on the story. I've done my time as a writer, more so as an editor, and I'm not impressed.
At last, Elias's pet.
Maybe I expect too much. So if you're here for me to not skip the campaign, again, like the spoilers, you're going to be disappointed. Okay, already got that.
Too many coming.
Yeah, you don't get all of the waypoints uncovered by doing the renowned grind either. This is me running around for the first hour of hardcore. It's like, I could probably die. I'm level 5, and I'm going through a level 45 zone, so I can hit all of, not Kedbardu, Kyrgyzstan.
Not convinced this old.
Okay. Honestly, the rate I'm moving, I might just bump it up to World Tier 2 for the bonus XP. I don't think it's going to cause me to take that much longer. But if I do that, it's going to be after this dungeon, so... Joy, pants. There's no point in selling any of this. Look at all the gold you get to keep even after the hardcore character that gathered and died. So, yeah, I'm going to just mark all of this for salvage. And I'll figure it out as I go. I think it's this one, just to the northeast, where it'll spawn the person I need. Yep. What's her name? Osuya?
No! Don't let them get me! Have you seen someone named Oyun?
Oyun.
Maybe there is a chance Oyun lives.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think the campaign needs to take any longer than it does, but I might just have to bump it to World Tier 2 so I don't fall asleep. Also, fun fact, even if you kill the cannibals before they jump on that villager, they just explode anyway.
I'm out of mana.
Like with most overworld NPCs. I see no reason to burn a potion. An elixir of deprivation. I could do that if I was worried, but again, for this stage of the game, I'm not. Okay, does this lead us to the courtyard? There we go. No, I'm not where I think I am. There we are. Okay. There's no point in trying to go through the front door. It's locked. They have not, however, shored up their defenses entirely. And if I can break down this barricade, I don't know why I can't break down the door, but I'm not expecting Noida levels of terrain deformation here. I am a big Terraria fan. Again, not expecting it. And this one should spawn... this... which one is it? Is it this door? I can't remember. Did it not spawn? Usually it spawns one of the cannibals with, there we are. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I could have sworn there was an additional one that would try to block the key out of the entry to the jail.
Who's there?
And she will not move a muscle if there is even one enemy in her way. So,
The wall ahead. That used to be the entrance to the old prison. Can you break through?
there we go. Easier to freeze the bloated corpses, because if you freeze them before they blow up, they blow up. Plus bonus damage, they're vulnerable. I can't remember, is that because I have, not Flickering Frost Nova, Mystical Frost Nova?
Out of mana once again.
There we go. Now, I thought she bugged out on me before, but it turned out, no, it was a zombie that bugged out on me in the wall. And I had to basically AoE damage it, otherwise she wouldn't move, so... There was a bug one of the times I've done this before, but not the bug I thought it was.
I lack the needed mana.
And even though the Zeds will never go after her, she still refuses to move with them around. You are gonna move, right? There we go. Ah, I bet that felt good for exactly a second. This one. Okay, and I don't think there's anything here, so we just get to leave. You want to chit-chat? Okay.
I can't stop my hands from shaking. Give me a moment. Yes.
I'm gonna keep the regen, all stats, Fire Blizzard. I'm not using either of those skills. And for some godforsaken reason... okay. Just motion alerts. I'd get rid of them if I could. At this level, I think I just better keep the life kill. Life on kill. Life kill, yes, as opposed to all the death kill. Then again, we are fighting a lot of undead, so you never know. We're re-deading them. We're unaliving them, if you will.
Keep that beast quiet.
It's safe now. Nothing will get you up here. Solaya! Oh, Yun!
There we go.
You know, when we first met, I assumed this connection you have with Lilith would lead you to darkness. opposite hands alive.
Now, if memory serves, we now have to activate the blessings of the 3 primes.
We shall see.
Then we rescue the witch. And then Act 3 has a lot to do, and not much I care for. I'm just going to travel straight to the entrance of the next objective. Do the chit-chat.
While you were in the city, I was...
And now I'm going to go back to Kyovashad to get rid of some of this crap. Kyovashad is not necessarily the most efficient area, but it is where my brain defaults to. So, like I said, it's not worth selling with the amount of gold. I'm just going to get the mats. And this probably isn't worth it either, but... It's my loot. I can waste it how I want. Now, personally, I understand the in-game reasoning for why the primes are ordered the way they are. But I feel like you should be able to go to the 3 altars in any order. It's not like you have to go through one, then the next for a series of gates to progress. But I understand the story reason. I don't think it's a good reason, but I understand. I just wish you could have pursued the 3 primevals in the order you choose.
I need time. I'm low on precious metal.
For instance, if you had Mephisto on farm status in, what was it, D2, then I feel you should just be able to knock him out from the get-go. And between 3 preceding Diablo games, we've killed Diablo 3 times. Maybe I just want to get that bitch-ass out of the way. But, no. There's one preset order, and... heaven forbid you actually get to encounter Diablo in a game called Diablo. They're probably going to save that for the final expansion. With a name as clumsy and predictable as, I don't know...
Could that be it?
I say it's going to be, you know, but... Blizzard might strive for new levels of predictability. They have not been the same since they lost some talent. They got Metzen back on World of Warcraft, but I'm still expecting nothing from WoW. For me, I stopped playing World of Warcraft probably, MOP? I don't remember exactly. I did go back here and again.
Why do we stay here?
The last time I played, not seriously, but just played properly, was probably Legion. I had a friend trying to get me back into it to play in,
That is the lesser evil he means to say.
Draenor.
Heavens help us.
But her boyfriend didn't like us playing together, so she dropped off. I was left in a garrison. I went back for a little bit extra with Legion. Did not keep up. It's not fun playing by yourself, especially when you're a heal slut like I am. I need a team to support. That'll do it. I'll double back for that chest. There's nothing over here yet. Sorry, Lorax. I forgot you were speaking for the trees with me. Lots of chests, but the loot still rolls flat. Goody. Get 25 gold, not worth fussing over. Just sometimes my brain autopilots where, ooh, shiny, you have to pick it up. Even if it is utterly irrelevant. I could probably stand to do more with that, but, Diablo doesn't have those kind of PoE loot filters for me to fret over. Okay, and I think it's just a couple more rooms until Mother's Judgment. I don't remember the exact layout of this dungeon. Here we go. Let her teleport the first time, then I'll pop the unstable.
I'm out of mana. I need time to prepare.
Yeah, that was me taking needless risk. It's hardcore, but it's also World Tier 1. That probably would have been my death if it was World Tier 2, though, so... fair cop. Sorry, you blended in with the scenery so spectacularly, I didn't want to interrupt. All stats... Yeah, no, just... I'll maintain the higher DPS overall. Inspect.
Look at all this. An archive of the Forbidden, handpicked by Elias himself. He must be planning to summon Andariel somewhere else. But he did his research here. Look around. There might be some clues that can tell us where the ritual will take place.
Okay, just let me interact.
The prophecy is...
Good luck with that.
Chronicles of the eternal conflict. Some of these tomes are thousands of years old.
There we go.
Andariel, chained to the heart of gold. Behind the bookcase. I guess that's the one thing he learned from me.
Mm-hmm. So now that we know where we're going, we have to do the... what is it? 3 prayers to the prime evils. We chat up Mephisto. We interrupt the Andariel ritual. And then we have to go to the desert. For how much I remember, there's a way more than comfortable amount of Diablo IV that is just forgettable. I don't like saying that, though. I spent way too many hours of my youth in Diablo II. I think I still have my original copy of it somewhere. And when I say original, I don't mean a launch copy of Diablo II. I unfortunately wasn't there day one. I started Diablo with Diablo II probably 05?
Lord of Destruction. His influence.
Yeah, I was 13, so it would have had to have been 2005.
Everyone says he's tired of conflict.
Quick horsing around. We can't go vertical. It's not a Skyrim horse. Or I should catch up with this momentarily.
Diablo. Mephisto.
There we go. I'm going to walk away. Turning my back, nothing bad could possibly happen. I'm just going to leave it alone and assume everything went according to plan. Obviously.
Good to see you're still alive.
Really gotta turn down these notification sounds.
Lend me your strength. We will never fall for crime.
Overkill.
Well done.
Yeah, okay. Is my avatar frozen? Let me just check this real quick. No, it's fine. Okay.
What took you so long? The temple.
That was not much longer than the others. Okay.
By your hand, the wind.
Yeah, at this stage, we've already passed the one event that would cause different dialogue to generate in Act 1. So, you could alternate the acts from this stage onward, but I don't really see a reason to. I'm glad we do have that kind of option here. I just wish it was more impactful. It's too bad we didn't run into these people screaming their evil plans before we had to, you know, look into it. Now this area was actually my first death on my first softcore playthrough. This way. I don't remember how I fucked it up so badly, but I don't know, something with my visuals was messed up. I couldn't see the AoE exploding under him. So yeah, I ate shit point blank range in my first playthrough there. Then again, there are a multitude of ways I could have messed up my visual settings. Even now, I'm still only able to run medium reliably. I could go high or ultra high, but then you'd have the extra audio of my fans. And I'm already giving you way too much background noise. Do you like these mechanical key clacks? Do you like the sound of my phone going off every couple minutes with noises that I'm deliberately ignoring, but I still keep the notification sounds on anyway? Okay. My reflexes are doing me a little bit dirty. I have nothing to blame but the weakness of my own flesh. What's that? Now, we still got to continue northwest, if memory serves. As if I have any working memory at all. My brain meat is not even remotely reliable. If it was, I wouldn't be an anime boy on the internet. Okay. Say your piece.
We're too late.
At least this cutscene moves us along a little bit. And now for a boss fight that you can very easily forget. Because he's just a gorger with like 1 or 2 extra moves.
I'm not ready yet.
You keep trying. Jump. Now, let me see here. I've got Firebolt, Arc Lash. Now I have to invest in, what is it, Devastation? Where is it? There we go. And from Devastation, I can move on to Elemental Dominance. Let me just do some inventory management. I'll keep the extra life. It's got me an extra evade charge. And it does have at least 1 useful skill. Yeah, sure.
We should get to Sorcerer.
Interesting thing is that this area... Scale. I'm not even sure if you can see my cursor. This area, directly surrounding the companion objective, scales to your level. But everything between here and that... Okay, it is scaling because I'm above the minimum here, but if it wasn't the minimum, this would have level floors. Versus this area, I'm pretty sure I was doing my fast travel rampage just to get everything unlocked, and this area was only level 6 or 8. Versus the areas around it, which were in the 20s. Or if I was over here, the 40s. Ugh.
Not while I'm in town.
Heaven forbid you could have a conversation on horseback.
Just rumors, mostly.
Your mouth naturally gets turned off once you're atop your mighty steed.
You'll find none.
Now, I don't know if the order of these has any kind of impact, but I tend to always finish with the one to the north. Let me just scrap all this stuff I'm not going to be able to use. Now the next quest objective has been generated.
Found a quiet spot where she can focus on controlling Andariel's presence.
What a fine establishment. I'm sure we will return here for many poultices and tonics. And you can just run past that guy if you want, but he will try and turn back and chase you. Let's see, you get close enough. You can activate him, eventually. Now, this is me wasting my time and yours. You're gonna see. Because this guy, assuming they haven't changed anything from the launch version of the game, this guy will eventually stumble to his, sweet ride. His humps, his lovely desert lumps. The four-hooved, glorious stallion that is a camel. And I followed this guy before. Because unlike most NPCs, he actually drunkenly stumbles for a good chunk of time. Versus any other NPC that has to move rather than just teleport away for an objective. They only get like 1, maybe 2 screen distances away before they just vanish. This guy, however, he is going to waste our time. Well, I say he's wasting it. I'm wasting our time. Because I want to see if it still fucking works. Now, eventually, he's going to step outside. And you may or may not know, his camel is on the far side of this, right about here. I'm sorry I clicked away on the map, I wasn't watching you the entire way. But go on, keep staggering. I believe in you. You're gonna make it. Never mind me, I'm just gonna do a little customizing. I'll throw that one there. Let's see, that one there. Hang on. No wandering off screen. There you go, there's your camel. You're almost there. I didn't save my customizations either. The camel disappears before he does. It still doesn't work. Glorious. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's at the chapel, not in the town, so, yep. Gotta leg it. It's amazing how he managed to drunkenly stagger into a scroll of town portal to a place that doesn't have a waypoint after his camel. That camel's a frickin' genius!
Not while I'm in town.
Remind me again, have we ever gotten a good in-universe explanation for why more people don't just use scrolls of town portal? It's an item! Or it was an item. Buddy of mine was talking about how great it is they got rid of that, making your teleports an actual item, and maybe I'm just old. Maybe. But I kinda miss it just a little.
Is inside with your friend.
And Dario grew desperate. But her screams are only a whisper.
I mean, I'm playing hardcore here. I do have scrolls that teleport you in my inventory.
Your influence will be weaker here. I am.
And now for the escort mission. I do not miss this at all. This is why I hope this is the last time I do the story. Alrighty. Eventually he'll spawn. Eventually.
Just
Come on, giddy up. Mush.
the winds are turning angry. Follow me.
If you want to know what happens when you hit one of the twisters, that's it. He just blows you back slightly. Thank you for joining us. He has enough rope to hang us all! Okay. Just top off the potions.
Could it be? Ah, it is! The gods favor our journey, friend! Yeah, drink with me, Deckard. A toast to another life or death adventure.
No,
Remind me, what's the time gap between D3 and D4? Is it supposed to be like 70 years?
Such generosity.
Or maybe my ears are bad, it's 17. Oh well.
Seems it's dying down.
People who remember Deckard Cain for more than the Jesse Cox impression. I'll take what I can get. Go on. Let's see, after this we have a stop, and then after that stop we have ones where we have to guard the camel. Surprised we don't have to do that more. I'm not even particularly sure why we need this, it's just the story won't allow you into the sandstorm until you have this quest started. So, yeah.
Storm's kicking up again. This way, quickly!
Then again, I say that as if you would have all the renown necessary to have a full stack of 9 potions, so... You would just ride through this. No breaks, no fuss, no muss. But for story reasons. Not good reasons, just for story reasons.
No, go back. We need to go back.
what's wrong?
My pipe.
101 nights, and this guy wants to retreat for his fucking hookah.
Oh man, if you turn your back now, I'll be the first to bury a plate in it.
Bah, fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Deckard. You know I won't.
Yeah, Meshif has a better memory than I do, so I would bet on him. Any day now.
You're being swarmed. Keep it up on our feet.
Again, this is overkill. But what the hell else am I going to use it on in the story at this stage?
Time to move, eh? Follow me. Ah, Storm's not done with us yet. This way.
Do you mind? If you're gonna blow me, at least buy me dip first. Actually, no, I prefer cooking.
Ah, Deckard. Do you remember the smell of the salt air on the ocean?
Okay, after this one, there's just the last stretch, and then we are at the temple.
In all across this world.
Right.
Seen things you wouldn't believe. But
Not that the map would tell you so.
wandering without
The actual tracking for objectives in this area is dog shit, by the way. Even once the map has appeared, it will still try and tell you, oh, I marked here. So it's going to lead you to a checkpoint here, at the temple. That fucking chapel.
If we stop walking, we die.
My cat wants attention. I'm not leaving. I just have to take my hands off the keyboard for a minute. How's my special little lady? There you go, girl. Okay.
Close.
We are almost done. Get me off this goddamn escort! Honestly, at this stage, you could probably just run past everything. It's not worth it. But I'm being stubborn.
That wasn't half as dangerous as the others made it seem.
There we go. I don't think I've ever been here at night, actually.
Look at this. To think such an intriguing place was hidden beyond the storm.
Yeah, you cannot see a damn thing here at night.
Lost to time. And
I guess it was just sheer dumb luck. I've always gotten here during daylight.
Must hold some treasure, eh?
Mashif, don't move. Don't speak to anyone. There is great danger lurking here.
We are the
You
great
are
danger.
careful in your old age, my friend. But worry not. I will stay put.
I have never seen this place at night.
Elias chose them to join his anointed circle? Ha!
It was Master Elias's hand that brought Lilith to Sanctuary, and it will be his...
Okay, this guy's gonna accost us before we can touch the door.
Wait. I haven't seen you before.
We're looking for the cult.
This is worse than I thought. Elias has the sightless eye. It's ancient magic. He can see anywhere with it. Across time, even.
Yep, this is the place.
Your heads high, champions of Lilith. Never again.
Mother, bless me with your power, and whatever you ask of me, it will be done.
Go forth and stand.
Blessed Mother, I will not
Get your chit-chat done with.
The maiden will walk this world.
Stayed in that little cabin, hoarding your regrets.
There we go.
This is over.
It's hardcore. He's dead. We can roll credits, I guess.
With these for now.
Because there's no way he gets to break the hardcore rules, right?
I see something. Blood petals. I had another vision. Lilith thinks the prime evils will destroy Sanctuary, and she's empowering people to stand against them.
That's why she and Elias are gathering followers. They're building a bloody army. Yes, Laura.
It's hardcore. You don't get to respawn. What the hell?
Threaten our existence.
This guy has the Blizzard ticket system on speed dial.
Elias, how are you still...
Jader. I call hacks.
Never understand.
He's playing softcore. Everybody else is on hardcore. He's got a GM in his pocket.
He'll wear us down. We need to escape, but not without the sightless eye. If we can take it, that'll rob him of some power at least.
Again, this is one of the parts of the story. It's like, this guy can see anywhere, anytime, and he's gonna lose. Come on.
I sense the blood.
I just whiffed the Frost Nova because I forgot Winnie actually becomes interactable.
Blessed communion. Open your
At least he's chatty enough I can waste half the fucking cooldown.
Never.
You'll give up at some point. It's what you always do.
That stench. Unnatural. Some kind of necromancer. Where did he find this power?
It's funny when he says that, and I mained Necro my first time through. Like, all the shit-talking of necromancy, and you can play a necromancer, nobody acknowledges it. I'm not saying don't let you play a necromancer. I'm just saying call it out. Like, when we gotta go through the Ancient City, or is it the Ancient City or the Black City? When we gotta deal with Rathma, I feel like our necromancer should be able to say, hang on, I'm chill with that dude. He's the reason I'm outclassed, instead of just a corpse. But no. Okay, now this one, there's enough invulnerability phases that I can't just one-cycle him with my unstable currents. And I'm not going to tap right away, because I need to make sure he's actually interactable again.
Taking it will change nothing. It is too late to stop what Lilith has begun. You can do better than this, can't you?
That was a waste of a Frost Nova. He's going to vulnerable too quickly. Enough of you and your bullshit death evasion.
Here it is.
And now we just walk out. And I think we just have to go back to the chapel, and then we're... No, wait, we actually... Yeah. We have to watch Meshith die. I forgot. Yeah. Okay, try to make me have feelings. Go on, do your damnedest.
Put pressure here. We need to stop the bleeding.
It seems I've lost a step in my old age, eh, Takata?
And it takes us straight to the temple anyway, so... Free fast travel.
Did you kill him?
The prime evils were reforming.
And that should be Act 3 done and dusted. Yep, so now we're going to do Act 1. And I think I have those uniques, or not uniques, just flavor text. I'm going to throw them in storage anyway. I'll filter through the crap later. Ugh. Okay. And just look here. Yeah, still not completely broken. Uh-huh.
You can take what's left.
And now on to Act 1.
Not while I'm in town.
Sadly, you cannot Tywin Lannister the horse into the chapel.
I cannot do that here.
We were born in sin, children of darkness. But the Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light.
Make sure I save this time. Which is this one? I don't remember this one. Okay, sure.
We must here. Take the knight's report before you go.
Reverend Mother.
Already fast traveled there once, so I can just pour it out. Alrighty then. Let's see. Okay. We've been going for over an hour already. Jeez. Okay. I want to say we're making good time, but Act 3 was a pain in the ass.
What do you need?
And it is just the first of many. No lube, all rough riding.
I cannot do that here.
I didn't have to get off
I
the
need
horse.
time to prepare that.
More strangers in the camp.
Are you Vigo? I was...
Nice to meet Iron Maiden. And I've already re-forgotten this girl's name. The one-armed wonder. You are doing nothing.
The damn hoist is stuck. We've got to go on foot.
Come on.
Hey, that's my mother's charm on your wrist.
It's mine now, girl. She gave it to me when I let her and her friend pass through.
There's no sense in grinding XP here. No sense in killing off random trash mobs.
Keep close.
Come on.
Maybe we should go back. Round up the knights.
And leave my mother in Lilith's care for as long as that will take? What's going on?
Shaking like leaves.
Now my memory may be faulty, to say that a lot. My memory may be faulty. But those holy barriers, those walls of light, I don't recall seeing them outside of the campaign. Like the Cathedral Forces, they use a different sort of special effect for their holy rituals. I'm not even sure if they are holy rituals, just the way you have to interpret, because we don't have a holy class to compare it to. Where's my paladin? Where's my crusader? I would rather a paladin, but I'll take a crusader. Apparently we're not getting that in the Vessel of Hatred.
I need time to prepare.
And there we go. I do not need that pittance of gold. What am I doing? Ooh, piece of candy. I'm being distracted by shinies. Oh, it's just like playing Pokemon in Gen 8 and 9 a little. You can see some in the overworld depending on the game.
Hell if I know. Trauma doesn't tell us anything. No one goes in, nothing comes out. That's all.
When did Overworld Shinies start? Was it... Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee? So that might actually be more Gen 7. And then they kind of skip with Gen 8 until it comes back in Legends Arceus.
The jam must be...
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is I don't know what's happening with Pokemon. I still like Pokemon, but I wish the games were as good as they used to be. Back when you'd be pleasantly surprised, instead of having to temper your expectations every goddamn mainline release.
Nowhere to go. Fight's coming to us this time.
I also want to play Pokemon on this. I don't know if I'll be doing emulating straight from PC, or if I want to hook up my Retron, or maybe my Switch. My Switch is going to be a lot easier. I don't have to worry about converting the different... Does the Retron have HDMI on it? I own one and I don't fucking remember. It's in another room! Okay.
Open that door, girl.
I think she was already here when she opened the door. It's happened more than once.
Was quick thinking.
Sure.
Why would your mother leave you like that?
She wouldn't. Or she shouldn't have. I'm sure she was good reason.
Yeah, fine.
Dead end.
I did not mean to press 1, I was just trying to heal, but whatever. What else am I going to burn this on? For right now. Not till the end of this quest, where I have to resolve some memory issues.
Damn mine's caving in.
Now I can pick an ultimate passive. Alright. I went too far south. These guys normally don't get pulled. Whatever. For anybody who thinks me teleporting around as a mage is bullshit, my party members are teleporting all the damn time. You see it. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, now we have to talk to him. Sure. And now we have to look at the statue. And now we're allowed to go down the stairs. Or ladder, whatever. Oh, come on. That was not where my cursor was pointed.
At last, I'll ride out. Slade, what happened? Escort. They're all dead.
Come on.
Over there.
A woman.
We'll find Vigo later. Don't worry.
Lilith can't be too far. What is this?
Let me do it.
How your mind. I'm not ready yet.
There we are. Alrighty. Honestly, the rate the busy work is going, I don't think we're gonna finish the campaign today. I don't even know how long I'm gonna be able to stream.
To know why you were spared.
But I'm gonna do everything I can in one sitting. I was thinking we were going to take a trip back to town once we were in, but it has yet to be necessary. Alright. Finally! That's the first scroll of escape I've had drop in like 2 weeks. You with the maracas, your time is over.
know we're coming?
Lilith doesn't even know what her own plan is. Things just happen.
You've mastered your fate.
I can't wait to be back here in like 5-10 hours to go to Zir. Brain, help me out here. Do you remember? Yeah, okay, we can go this way for the time being. Yeah. Alrighty. I should just be able to head north. That's only gonna loop around. Yeah. Are we almost at the place where I have to guard you opening a door? Can't even try a world boss on this character, just the notifications stays. Alrighty.
This barrier. It looks like the same kind of magic as before. I think I can dispel it.
Deal with it. Go. Yeah. And I think after we go through this gate, it's just gonna throw us right out in front of our mother, basically. 10 steps of walking not included. Okay, what do I need again? Elemental dominance. Right. Okay.
Not enough blood. Never enough blood. I will follow you to the ends of sanctuary.
She would have fit right in with a season of blood. Come on.
Mother? You must stop this.
We don't actually get to hit her, by the way. All the damage we deal is strictly to the minions. Which, I get. It's kind of disappointing, though. The especially disappointing part is when they they can just wander off into the things at the edge of the arena. So if you didn't bring a ranged class, you might not even be able to touch them. Yeah, yeah. Do your damnedest. Come on. That was overkill. It might have been more useful in the third phase, but none of these are particularly difficult. Okay, start spawning them. Yeah, you could hear me frantically pressing there. There we go. Such tragedy! No, I'm not! This one does still have life on kill, not as much, but it's a damage upgrade. Yeah. Alrighty then, I'll throw these in storage. Pulp the rest.
You can take what's left.
Why am I doing this here? Storage, brain. Why am I trying to link it? There we go. Okay. Now, I've got one scroll on this character, and she's found one, so it's a net neutral in terms of scrolls at escape. Ugh.
Not while I'm in town.
You know, I'll do the Demian first, and then I'll do the main quest. Just get this over with.
As I'm sure you...
That's the entire quest, if you've already got everything unlocked.
Not while I'm in town.
I might actually do that thing with the Wanderer! I know what you are! Might do that before finishing the story, because I'm curious if there's any difference. No, I did do it once before finishing the story anyway. There's no difference!
See that the kitchen is ready for tomorrow's service. Angels above, you've returned.
Yeah.
Reverend Mother will want to...
Alright. Do I want to do this first or this first? Let's just get this out of the way.
Not while I'm in town.
You know what? I want a little bit of revenge. Because on one of my hardcore characters, I was just being plain stupid, and I fought this guy way earlier than I should have. So now, I want to stomp him. There we go. I cannot even use his staff. It doesn't work with my build. But you know what? He's dead. And that makes me happy.
State your business.
Reverend Mother Prava expects me.
Open the gates.
Not while I'm in town.
Go on.
You were good soldiers.
Yep.
Not many could bear your sins.
Hold. She's expecting us. Vigo. Good luck.
Have the new watch commander replace the forces we lost at the mine. So, you've returned. Vigo here tells me you were braver than he. First, you...
May as well make myself useful. Come by the ruins, south of here.
Alright. Just let me know when you spawn the checkpoint. There I go. This is one of the other quests I'm not crazy about, but it's not as bad as the escort quest if you have to replay the story. Because this one forces you to go slow, but at least it's not as long or boring. It's annoying in some respects, but it's less bad. Yeah. Maybe I don't have praise for it after all.
There's a shrine.
You can at least use your horse for parts of it to speed things along.
Hark, creature of darkness, for you have wandered beyond the reach of the light. Lift your sins, breathe deep, the path to redemption lies within you, if you have the faith to walk it.
And you cannot mount up while you're carrying something. Your horse can carry you and 100 pounds of crap, but not this bit or bauble that's required for certain quest objectives. Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty then.
Let the ice into your bones. Welcome your pain. For the agony of the flesh is the first cleansing of the soul. Make your faith stronger than any hurt.
This quest makes me wish that some of these Goatmen models were used more. Like, how often do you see skeletonized or flayed Goatmen? And I know I'm not using the right names there. I'm just trying to describe them.
Ground at the mountains towering over you. Feel how strong you are. Embrace humility. Accept your place in worship to the Father, for he has shown us the way.
Okay. Now, of all things, on one of my alts, I think it is this next objective actually killed me once. What was it? It was either... Yeah, I think it was a rogue. I don't know rogue that well. So I couldn't see what was coming for me. And I was trying to stay distant, but that meant I just couldn't see anything based on the range of visible elements for this mission. So, yeah. One of my alts died here. I think she was World Tier 2. I deleted that one since and remade it on Seasonal Server. I'm probably going to do some leveling on those alts as well, while the Mother's Embrace event is still live.
Feel how it fills the void within you. Remember, you are nothing without faith. Hold fast to the light, and remember.
Yeah, I forgot. Because this one doesn't actually give you the raspberry jam filter. You just have to walk back up again. The things you remember and the things you don't. Quite the spectrum, if you will. Okay, spawn more of them. And more. Or is that the last? Sapphire to dismantle. Okay.
So, I like playing
Can I enter? Okay, now, this is not something I plan on doing a whole lot of, but this cutscene coming up looks like mud on medium, so I'm actually going to crank my settings. If you hear a jet engine in the background, that's my PC. Okay, we go when you're ready. Say the word. I am waiting with bated breath to make sure nothing explodes. Now here, you're not going to see a difference. In the cutscene, however, I don't care. I've talked to you. I've exhausted all your dialogue once before. With everything else I'm skipping for the story today, you are getting skipped. I actually want to see how pretty this cutscene can be. So I'm just going to shut up, and in fact, I'm going to... Let me just see here. I was going to let this play out.
This is how you choose to approach me.
Forgive this intrusion, but
Tell me what you need.
I must traverse the Black Lake, and that cannot be done without your blessing.
If I've learned anything during my time here, it is that what we're looking for and what we need are rarely the same thing. I once thought I could find an end to this war, but there has been no resolution, only more pain. Everything I've done has pulled me further from home, from the place I need to be. This world we made was born from the impossible, and yet, like its creators, it rots from the inside.
I don't... Lilith has entered the ancient city. With your blessing, I can pursue her.
Your kind are weak, and this world has been wasted on the crusades of the unworthy.
I can stop her.
This audience is concluded.
I understand that they had to hide some helmets for this, but really? You couldn't even have a headband here? Come on. Okay. Which instance am I... Okay, there. Okay. There's no sense in trying to walk back. You can talk to the guy at the front after Inarius if you want some extra dialogue, but today we're skipping that. We're just trying to get through the story so we can progress hardcore. Alrighty then.
I cannot do that here. Not while I'm in town.
Blessed are those who bask in the light. Let our faith be our armor against the encroaching darkness. Ah, you've returned.
Yeah.
Come, let us speak inside.
There's no skipping your walk cycle, so we gotta do this on your time. Come on. We good now?
Yet you stand before.
Okay, we got the blessing. Now we gotta deal with the Herodric illusion in the forest. What is it called? The three-faced statue? Yeah. Also, maybe this is, again, my memory failing me. But I swear they changed the location for where you have to go once you're in the illusion to actually proceed with the portal. We'll see when I get in there if it's randomized or if it is just that. Whatever. Okay. Alrighty then. One more for dominance. Now, let's see. I can't remember how much of the illusion is randomized, if any. My last playthrough, they moved the portal to proceed to the southeastern section. And every other time I play this game, they go northwest. Maybe it was just a fluke last time? I have no idea. Weird thing to be variable. I'll say that much. Yeah, no, I think they did rearrange this somewhat. My brain is not doing me justice right now, but I'm used to it being approximately here-ish from when I first played in June. But something's different.
Created by the Horadrim.
Also, I'm not going to skip dialogue for a bit because I want you to see how little is different, actually, when you know this is Mephisto first. The game gives you a slight acknowledgement, but it does not give you some big payoff, already knowing what's happening going in here.
No harm will come to you here.
Go on.
My reasons are the same as before. You want to stop Lilith, and I want to help you succeed.
In return for what?
Her defeat is all I desire. And I
You see, even though you know it's Mephisto, it won't even refer to him as Mephisto. He's just the Bloodied Wolf. Still. I don't get it. I guess they figured changing one line was enough of an acknowledgement, and then they just had to keep moving. Diablo IV came out way too soon. Yeah, well, I'm not here for the sightseeing. I don't need the full college lecture. Just open the door.
Seen enough. Open the door.
Alright, so we're good.
To warn you, a day will come when the Horadrim stumble. Don't be there when they do.
Oh, too late.
The portal will lead you to that little girl you're looking for.
That little girl is gonna take your soul and wander around with it like a pocketbook. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going for extra dialogue. I didn't skip, so... yeah, no. Let's just keep moving. We got more to do.
Back in the Horadrim's illusion.
Hey, Ro. There you are.
Come on, let's chat.
I think I've lost my way. Someone toying with us. This place is a maze. What's that supposed to be?
Okay, are we good? Oh, you were waiting for me the whole time. What the... Oh, that was a brilliant amount of stuttering right there. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that came across in the steep. Apparently my tongue is lagging as much as my PC. Or just Diablo. I don't know.
Finally, the Horadric vault.
Yeah.
That's what I sealed shut. What of the passage over there?
Is that all of them? And naturally, you can't pick up the book until you do some pest extermination.
You might want to take a step back.
Okay.
Chespith Chut.
I have to follow, right. Okay.
Hey, wait for me.
No, you. Okay. Come on.
It's the same.
Two different seals, though. For different points in the story. Okay. Cooldown should be reset by the time I get in there, or close enough. Nope.
Why was the demon guarding my book? I should take this back to my room.
Very convenient portal.
I hope you had more luck than me. Interesting.
Okay, so now we would go back. There we go.
Not while I'm in town.
Did I not change my settings back? Yeah. Brain, you skipped a fucking huge step there. We're trying to not explode. You can run Ultra. That doesn't mean it's good for prolonged use, okay? I got an RTX 3060 in here, not a goddamn 4090. That 3060 was the best I could do. Alrighty then.
Strangers in the camp.
Before I proceed, I'm just going to do a quick check on something to make sure the stream is staying stable. I have to... Hang on. Am I just squinting that much, or does my character's eye... okay, I gotta check something now, because it doesn't look like my model's eyes are moving at all. I wonder how long it's been like that. Okay, just check this. Open that. And... I think I'm gonna have to restart VTube Studio because it's not letting my eyes actually stay open. Sorry, I'm not this squinty usually. I don't know what's causing it, so let me just restart VTube Studio. I will be right back. Well, I'm not turning off the stream or anything. It's just, you know, You're not going to be able to see this part of me for a bit. For a hot second. Okay. And relaunching. As soon as I tab out, mobs spawn on hardcore. Of course. Of course. Where was I? Right. Okay. I already killed all your friends. Leave me be for a minute. Where am I? Yeah, okay. And let me go back. Okay, and that looks like it's working again. Okay. Back to the game. How long have I been going? 2 hours and change. Alright. Not too bad.
I'll explain on the way.
Yeah, not a lot of great plans start with that. Just some mild inventory management here. Yeah, sure. I think I'd rather keep the second dodge. I'll think. Why am I lying to myself? I'm not gonna think! I never think! I've gotten this far on luck and stubbornness. Nothing else.
Nothing's description of the ritual was difficult to understand, and the notes weren't much better. I think I know how to talk with my mother again.
Why you gotta lecture the father of all necromancers? Huh? Why?
The breeze.
Come on.
From the Black Lake. Do you feel it? Let's hurry.
Alrighty
This
then.
place is full of Lilith's hatred.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. Though...
There is one point in this quest where you can get Rathma and Narius to cut each other off. If you proceed through their talky bits too quickly.
It started in dreams.
I need to destroy the tumors to go any further.
Yep. Nothing doing there. I need to pay more attention to the game. I keep looking at VTube Studio trying to figure out if something's crashed again. That's not going to end well for me. Can't do that one first, so I gotta do some other tumors. If it were closer to Christmas, I would do, what is it, Kindergarten Cop reference? Yeah. I don't have any good Thanksgiving references for the moment. Cancer is the gift that keeps on giving until you radiate it. Too dark? Not dark enough? I don't know. I did see there was a new slasher flick loosely themed around either Thanksgiving or Black Friday. I'm not sure if anybody here has seen that, but I say anybody here. It's pretty much just me and one other guy who's not really chatting, so it might even not be another person. It could just be something breaking in my interface. Who knows? Yeah, sure.
The prophecy became my burden. There were others that knew, ones that couldn't understand the nature of such a thing.
Hang on, I gotta check this. Okay, that's something I gotta deal with on personal time. I'm gonna keep going for the moment. Yes, Vigo, we hear you and your Iron Man suit. Okay, what do I need next? I guess I can enhance my ice armor. Yeah. More defense better on hardcore. He's not a Tuma. Not anymore. There's where you can get them to cut each other off. Or themselves and each other off. You could have heard that ages ago, by the way. Just saying. I have tried. I haven't tried it with full renown characters. I've tried staying outside of the barrier during that to see just how much damage it's really doing. I don't care to try that right now. for me. I'm not really using pyromancy. Yeah, sure. Now, depending on how this one breaks again, it doesn't let you mark the amulet you get from him. I don't know why. Um, 1836, 60 stacks total versus 88 stacks. Yeah, okay. But that's a staff, not okay. Reading. It's a thing I can do. Okay. I have to fix my cosmetics once I finish with this quest.
It's too quiet. Where is she?
All Inarius gets to do in this game is try to look cool, kill his son, and stab his wife. Not even his wife, his baby mama. Okay.
I cannot do that here. Vigo wanted you to have this.
No row.
There we go. And that's Act 1. This ring I actually used for some time on my first softcore character in Diablo IV. I was having shit jewelry drops. I'm not going to use it here. Or maybe? Actually, yeah. I think I will. Yes, I'm still humming and hawing. I'm actually going to get some skulls in this. Put skulls in the jewelry. I have one arm. I'm not going to waste time with fucking rubies, right? I could. Will I? Yeah, I guess I'll get 2 skulls and a ruby. Sure. So that's Act 3 and Act 1 done. Let me check the time on that. Yeah, 2¼ hours. Okay, fair enough. Making time. Scrap this. Do I want to change to boots? I like having a second evade charge, yeah.
Need something forged?
And I know I do not need to bother with gems prior to World Tier 3. I know. But we're getting up to the point where I got disconnected, and if the extra armor buys me even a second to log back in, I'm gonna take it. Alright. That'll do for the minute.
I do that here.
Yes, I'm still carrying a scroll of escape for me when the internet inevitably gives out. Well, if the internet gives out, you're not going to see it, but I will. If it's just BattleNet that screws up, you will see that, and I will rage. I say that if it's going to be funny, I'm going to be annoyed. My pain can still be your amusement.
Light's blessing. If you have need.
Come on, we're going to miss it.
Just hanging out with the gallows.
I'm looking for Armorad Rimning.
He's upstairs in the Great Hall.
Dad, I need to be out in the field with the other knights.
Why the rush, my boy? You know, I found some of my old Horadric tomes. Stay here, and we can go through them together.
I can take some with me. We have a visitor.
This discussion is not...
There we go.
I cannot do that here.
Welcome to Fire.
Okay, I'm actually going to let this cutscene play so I can grab a drink. I will be back momentarily. I'm still going to be here, I'm just not making noise. I'm going to let this play out so you can see the chattest NPC in the story, the only NPC that can actually reject Lilith outright. Everybody else is weak compared to Donan. He deserved better.
This can't be. I know who you are.
And I know you, Donan. Old, tired, each day a struggle to live up to your own legacy.
What do you want with me?
Astaroth.
She's dead.
Astaroth cannot die. Not by your hand. What have you done with him?
Away, demon. I deny you.
You have grown so frail. I can make you the hero you were.
Return to the darkness from whence you came. I said away!
A signal horn.
Yeah, I guess we gotta investigate that. You know what I wish we knew? If the signal horn was made out of one of the goat horns. Getting to blow them right in their faces would probably bolster morale. That's just me spitballing. Which one do I want to do first? Yeah, let's do this one. I don't want to... You don't know, I actually need to revert my cosmetics, because I forgot to do that when I was getting equipped. Okay. Yeah, no, I gotta be more... What's the word? Photogenic. When I ram this wand up Astaroth's ass. Do I need that point and chain lightning? I don't think so. I think it's a big enough armor increase and item power overall, so, yeah. Not sell, scrap.
Father bless. What do you need? Supplies nice.
So, gonna do this one next. I like doing this one instead of the guy near the blood swamp, because he's just hanging around. He'll spill his guts when we get to him, you know? There's no rush.
Wood will bend like grass in the wind when the spirits arrive. Physical barriers alone will not be enough.
And your talismans and dirt scrolling will give the dead greater pause. Mind what lurks in the fog, and return as soon as you can. Don't rumble out my head if anything happens to you.
The roads are thick with fog.
Not while I'm in town.
I'm not going to do anything with this Ravenous Predator's offering right now. Save the quests for later if I need to grind XP.
What's holding you back?
My father. You've seen how he is. I need to persuade him just to let me leave the bloody keep.
Don't worry, you'll catch up by teleporting. Now, I've never done this with a druid. Can you read the runes and runes and just tell him to fuck off? No, it's a Diablo game. They wouldn't let you have that kind of option. I wish they would, but no.
They're coming.
Hurry.
All right. Ale do gro ani do la nohre do. It's a chant. The chant will open the way. Light, protect us. Hold them off.
I hope the door can hear you over the mobs. And the one's gonna pop out of here. Come on. There we go. Good now. Let's see, what's the next thing I need? I need to invest in coursing currents so I can get electrocution. Okay. Too close to the wall. Yeah.
Erida's absence gives me greater concern. This chamber is just how my father described it.
You've never been here?
Erida would not have bought. That did it. Maybe this will ease the dead. It's a start, at least.
I'm thinking that's a big enough difference for me to give up the, No, I still like having my extra evade charge. Yeah.
Something's written on the altar.
You're gonna spawn 2 big trees. Do it.
By stone and roots, by tears and pain, we bear this flame that must remain. Dead eyes stained with ash and ember, cursed are we who must remember. Ah, an elegy written by Erida. This is a memorial to all who died fighting Astaroth.
The weak perish. All ash forgotten.
Wait! We are not your enemy!
The trees are not in a hurry. These are Treebeard kind of pacing.
She must be bending these heroes to her will. Erida would never stand for it. Unless... Oh, something has happened to her.
We don't know that yet. Come on. I need time.
This must be the cairn of the elders. So much defiled. Demonic scars upon their grave and druid runes to rouse the dead. These runes. What do we do?
Yep, Erida simping for Lilith. We got a ganker now.
Right. Solutions are found ahead, not behind, as Father says. Did you hear that? Something. Oh no. That was one of the revered dead from the cairns.
Returned to the worms. May they find rest.
Arlo.
Did you think we'd so easily join the dead, lad? How did you find your way up here?
Through the cairns.
Through them? Mighty brave of you. And mighty foolish. Erida came through.
I'll stay here and protect these two. The fog is too near to leave them undefended.
I need time to do that. The fog is thinning. I should check the holes.
The roads are clear now. We need to get to Braystack. It's safer there.
We've lasted this long and survived worse.
You've been fortunate.
Braystack.
Yeah, there's a couple more of those shrines I'm gonna have to take down before I can actually get all the way north to Erida. At least if you have the horse from more than your first playthrough, you do get to just run through the thorns. I guess that's nice. Fury or Shout's power better? Yeah, you have to go through... Is it a minimum of 2 invincibility phases or 3? I can't remember. But you can't rush her down. At least I've not been able to. Once I finish this quest, then I will equip my second enchantment, and, you know, I should also probably get my, what's it called? My potion upgrade. Yeah, I'll go electrocution. Go back to Kyovashad. Scrap a few things. Get a potion upgrade. Equip my other enchant before I forget. I'm actually going to do some of this organizing now, so I don't have to worry about clutter. Is it always a 6.0 roll? Never thought to look at that before. Still can't mark it. I don't know why, of all... Whatever. Okay, I'm probably going to be a high enough level to use this before I have to fight Astaroth, so I'm just going to hold on to it for a bit. Just need to upgrade my potion now. Yeah.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Forest has gone mad.
We're not going out there again. There's a horned woman. I cannot do
So they tried dancing around Lilith, between whether or not you could verify the horned woman is a demon, but weird priorities in what they can and cannot let you more via order of events.
Easy, my friend. I'm not.
Hello.
No shaking with this dog. Go on, lead the way. Even though I know where to go, I can't just walk there on my own. I have to follow the wolf. There's nothing else for me to use on in the next game, so... Hey, wanna hang out? Bloody good time. Okay, now I gotta pop some more blood blisters, then I get access to the thing. Yeah, okay.
A barrier of blood. There must be a way to bring it down.
Okay, this next part is going to be quick, so long as the temporarily invincible boss doesn't cause me any issues.
Under old boughs hangs the heart fruit,
swollen. In this crimson cradle, let there be born an amalgam of rage. Let its anger ever burn, until it has devoured the whole of this wretched land.
Nefane's blood. It all flows here.
A danger puppy. Come on. There's no killing it here. But I can deal enough damage to hopefully make myself happy.
We have tender meat to hunt.
That'll do.
Damn it. Wounded but not dead. Where has that creature gone?
Now I should have all I need to return to the keep, and once I finish the keep, Astaroth.
I need time to prepare that.
Okay, just checking something real quick. Okay, that's still working. Good.
Not while I'm in town. Locked. I'll have to find another way inside. I'm not ready yet.
Nothing else I'm going to try as well.
The horned woman.
Yeah, okay. Okay, this is about halfway through the keep. After this, we have to go check for Astaroth's obviously missing soulstone.
Light, cleanse these faithful.
I would say this guy got it best. He's held in higher regard.
If you didn't see Yorin outside, we'll search on the way.
When was the last time you saw Yorin?
We were discussing what happened to Erida, and then Lilith stormed the keep. I ordered some guards to
Ghost store.
Yorin's protectors. This night, he was with Yorin. Yes. Come, quickly. Yorin's mace is here. I told them to get out.
Maybe he and the Knights tried to stop Lilith. Could she have taken him somewhere?
Like to a new body?
Possible reason would she have?
Maybe just sharing some spirits. Some warm camaraderie,
The way
if you
to
will.
Astaroth is through here. I've been asking myself that same question. I'm as much in the dark about it as you are, I'm afraid. They share a connection, though, and a strong one at that. Astaroth is a guardian of Lilith's father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred.
Are we there yet? Come on.
The Soul Stone Chamber. Lilith has what she wanted all this time. She took the stone. No sign of Yorin, though. We need to find him. Was it another vision? Did you see Yorin? We must find Yorin.
Let's take a ride on something other than a scroll of town portal. Just enjoy the ambiance a little.
I need time to do that.
Now this is roughly the point where my last character got disconnected and died. It wasn't the first phase of Astaroth, it was the second phase, after he starts running away. He never actually got to start hitting me in the second phase. I never got to start hitting him. I just lost my connection when he suddenly turned invincible.
They're here. Yorin can resist. He's strong.
How are you going to resist a hole in your head? You're not the courier. Actually, no, let's play this cutscene out. I want to enjoy checking out the bastard that unrightfully got me last time, so I could savor his death.
He has been waiting for you.
Meat flowers. I saw this on YouTube before.
Where is he?
Come forth.
I think most people watching that just heard come and stopped listening. Lilith is prized from many things.
My boy.
He called out for you, wept until his tears became fire.
Yeah, he ain't coming back from a soulstone lobotomy. I'll try to leave the man-shaped body in largely one piece. The bitch is mine. And by bitch I mean dog. But also Lilith. Come on, then. Get up on the Cerberus' back! I know the line is typically Hydra, but I don't have a Hydra. I have a Chimera. There we go. Finally, progress. Slayer of Vanity. Took long enough. I actually kept a connection alive longer than my hardcore character, for once. Now, I didn't hit him, I hit the dog, okay? That lobotomy, that's Lilith. Him shrinking like 3 feet, that's on you for taking the stone out. I am the worst hero. The worst!
Sorry, my son.
I've just been smiling this whole time. And apparently my eyes aren't open either. Look, I can either mock you or skip you. Either way, I'm not respecting your grief. Donan, I like you. I think you got done dirty in the story. But I don't know what you're expecting of me. Ooh, a legendary wand. Okay. This one's probably going to still be better. I was hoping that would be enough XP to level me to 32, but you know what? I still have to technically finish the second act. And again, I'm not planning on doing the entire story in one sitting today. Maybe I'll finish Act 4. Maybe. Oh, come on.
Aye.
Lilith and Astaroth had made a deal.
I'm so close to a level. You know, I'm just going to farm some random mobs.
Not while I'm in town. I'm not ready yet.
I don't care about the ovals. Maybe I'll roll a couple. You gotta throw some enemies at me so I can harvest the souls. Come on. That's the level.
I need time to prepare it.
Okay. You know, maybe I will burn a couple ovals just to see if I can get my gear a little bit more up to snuff. So... Speak with Lorath, yep.
Until next time.
Okay, so what do I need to roll for? I need a new chest. I'll start with the chest, yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. I guess I'm not rolling as much as I expected. Okay. Those in there. I could equip this now. Is it worth it? I could put Unbroken Tether on this. I know I got a couple to burn. break all this down. I wasn't paying attention to the level of that. Oh well. What titles did I get? Vayne Slayer? Vayne Victor. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Might as well get an extra ruby since I got it. No, I got an emerald too. Yeah. I can actually upgrade all these. Just a smidge.
Precious stones to catch the light.
Unsocket, unsocket, unsocket. Salvage all. 40? Okay, fair enough. Guess I didn't have to. 2 skulls. Not amethyst, emerald. Go back for the last few obols, just so they don't go to waste. There we are. No waypoint right by it, so I'll just go to your city. I think there's only 3 more kills I need for hardcore story completion. It's Duriel and Dariel and... yeah, Lilith. Only 3 more kills I need for this. Then I can never do the story on hardcore again. I get the appeal on softcore, maybe just want to be casual, but for hardcore, this is a slog.
I need time to do that.
Must have been gruesome in that cultivate.
No more gruesome than the rest of Sanctuary's underbelly. I can shut out Undine.
We need answers. Elias used the Sightless Eye to contact Lilith. Perhaps it can help us. Bring it here, would you? It's risky, but we haven't got a choice. When you're ready, picture Lilith in your mind and gaze into the eye.
There's no way this can go wrong. Like, we need this just to barely keep up. And they used it. You should not be able to fail this badly when you have the ability to see anywhere at any time. You could have gone to the past instead of the present to try and figure out what they were planning to start with.
Is reforming.
So many options. That's why you have to be very careful with time travel and prophecy.
Like 1,000 old wounds ripped open again. He's still weak. Vulnerable. I must strike.
Vulnerability was a lot stronger before Season 2.
Make his power yours. The other lords will.
She knows we're looking for her. Only a matter of time before she comes after us.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Mephisto is reforming. And Lilith aims to take his power while he is still weak.
So, that's what you've been preparing for. All right, old man. Think. Think! If she takes Mephisto's power, she'll become like a prime evil herself. She'll be able to conquer hell and sanctuary alike. I have an idea how to stop her. But for it to work...
What, the ink dry first, maybe? I don't know.
An old ally. Deliver this message to Doman. He'll have gone to Kyovashad for guidance.
I cannot do that here.
After everything.
Faithful penitents, a prophecy has been delivered to me. One that speaks of a glorious future. Tears of blood.
I don't like being preached at by a glow stick. Then again, those are kind of tentacly. I can see the appeal.
Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart. And he who was bound in chains was set free. You've all heard rumors of the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred.
Your ex.
It is my spear that shall pierce her heart. The chains that hold us to this world shall be cast off. And on my wings, I shall lift us all to heaven.
Just get in the Kool-Aid line. Okay, listen. If I glow, do people show me the same respect? The answer is no. Mine aren't as big as his. Also, he technically has 40% more tentacles. Or if we start at 6, then... Okay, if you won't listen to somebody doing a facsimile of an angel, how about a vampire? Look, I don't even need to have a chair in this church. I got my own. Brought it with me, from the ether. Drink some blood. All I'm saying is, I get to do more in this story than kill my son and stab my wife. And float menacingly. See, I can do that too. Not impressed.
Faithful.
Fuck off.
A prophecy has been delivered.
Good news for once, I hope.
I wonder if there's any dialogue difference if you already have a horse. Granted, it's New Game Plus, basically.
Wonderful.
I'm not expecting it. It would be nice. Not expecting it. Let's see.
Entering hell. Soulstone. What? Is he serious?
What does it say?
He didn't tell you? No. Of course not. That would require some basic degree of
I mean, I'd probably skipped it, even if he did.
It's written in our code. He sent a plan. Though calling it that is generous. He wants to imprison Lilith with my soulstone. The one that held Astaroth.
Can it work?
Certainly not. stone needs to be attuned first. And he will need an expert for that.
Laura thinks that expert is you.
Then he is even more foolish than I thought. Go to the Horadric vault, will you? I'll dig up what he needs. You can deliver it. And maybe then you'll leave me alone.
I cannot do that here.
Yeah, like I said before, the GPS lines don't exactly play nice with areas that were temporarily obscured on the map during the story.
Even gone in yet.
Yeah, we could have told him about Nerel.
Watch where you swing that staff. It's not a toy.
Who is he?
He once lived in this vault. The one you're trespassing in. Explain yourself.
I'm a student, conducting research on the Horadrim. What's left of you all, anyway?
A student, huh? You have a teacher? Don't tell me Lorath has taken another apprentice.
I don't need a teacher to study. Lilith threatens Sanctuary as we speak. I need to prepare for that. With or without help.
You? Against Lilith? Well,
she could probably take her
I
one-handed.
came to get my things.
And she has to at some
I pray
point.
they were free from your meddling. I used to be like that girl. I had more dreams than I knew what to do with. Let me unseal this.
Who relocked this door?
The stone will need to be attuned to Lilith before Lorath marches up to her. It won't hold her well otherwise. I put together some notes on the process before I left.
Do I have to find your notes before you'll take that down? Fine. The bat's got a knife! Of course.
First things first, Lorath will need my notes. Soulstone magic is treacherous, even in the most skilled hands. Tread carefully. We summoned the spirit in here. We ran amok. Lorath assured me that he banished it for good, but I have my doubts. Damn spiders. Always find a way in. Lilith hails from her father's domain. Hatred. That's the essence Lorath will need for the attunement. I kept a map. Somewhere. Here. All the places Mephisto's hatred yet lingers. There's just one last thing.
Come on. What, did I miss a...
Yes. I bet Lorath still wears his...
You got it back from the pawn shop. Yeah.
Lifeblood. I couldn't give up my life for it. Not like him. I wanted to be a man. I left to chase family. Fellowship. Glory. And for what? You saw how that ended. My son. I can't do it. It wouldn't work anyway.
Dolan.
You don't understand. The stuff soul stones are made of, they're all...
A shard of the world stone. Yeah, I know.
Itself. With magic so primordial, you need faith. You need spirit. I have none.
What you lack in faith, you have in allies.
Allies doesn't change our magic system.
Yes. You're the only one who can help us.
I can't make any promises. Really. But I can try. For you two, I'll try. Let's hear what the old man has to say.
Are we good then? I wonder if there's any aquatic barriers of that stripe. And if so, would they be called Navy SEALs? No, too forced, not forced enough. Whatever.
This place is a treasure trove.
Yeah, I don't care. So this is going to be where we fight Andariel, right? Pretty sure.
Not while I'm in town.
I need time to do that.
You were right to call upon me, you know. Soul stones are no trifle.
There's the dominant I remember.
I need air.
She specifically needs to stay in the church to contain the voices from a prime or a lesser evil. And we're just going to let her wander outside alone.
I'm still muddy on the details of this plan.
The bones are there. Lilith aims to take Mephisto's power for herself. Before she can reach him...
That's not a plan, that's a goal!
Preparing the stone will take time we don't have. Why don't we fight her?
Who among us? You. Her corrupted blood still runs in your veins. No. Fighting her kind is always a last resort. Even if you could defeat her, she'd eventually come back. But a smarter weapon, the stone, would be up to the challenge.
Soul stones usually fail, given enough time. It might
When have they
not
worked, given time?
You can make it work. There's no one I trust more to do it.
The wind is picking up. I can't see her. Thaisa!
I'll find her.
Oh no, who could have foreseen this?
You're fumbling in the eye. Let me write to your little cap.
If you hurt her...
Hurt her! I elevated her! The runes inked into her skin form a waypoint. She is a beacon across realms!
Get her out of here.
It matters not. Her part is done. Your part is done too. Savor your breath while it lasts.
Considering the shit he has access to and hasn't explained to anybody yet, I think it would be more effective if he, instead of just disappearing, killed himself. There we go. That's Andariel. Good now? Another one! Oh, there's the legendary. Took a minute. I'm not using ice shards, but that could be helpful. I'll think about that later. There we go. One lesser evil down. Why are we not fighting Lilith?
Hell of a storm.
You can see me, right?
Bloody hell. You finished the ritual from the volcano then?
Elias. That's the man who summoned Lilith. You're saying he summoned a lesser evil too?
And it's not the last one.
Is Andariel gone?
There's no fanfare for Duriel. You just kind of deal with him when he shows up.
He fled. Before going to the steps, Elias came to Hawazar, took something that wasn't his. It's why I'm hunting him. I have a friend in Hawazar who has mastered the art of immortality. She might know his secret. Let me take you to her.
I thought we were after Lilith, not Elias.
Finding him may lead to her.
And while we look for him, you'll have time to work on the stone. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Damn it, I'll bite. On one of those rare occasions you gave me good advice. You said the answers you need are often in the place you least want to look.
Stereotypical mom advice.
It was you who said that.
Ah, you're right. Let's get the horses ready.
Okay, we're still technically in Act 4, yeah. Let's just get this all mopped up.
Listen, I didn't mention it earlier, but you did well. You stood against Andariel, a lesser evil, and lived. That's no ordinary feat. But don't let it go to your head. The arrogance and foolhardy never last long in Hawazar. I wonder what old Deckard Cain would have written in his chronicles if he had seen us. Two old friends reunited. New allies eager to learn from our vast knowledge. Bound as one against the encroaching darkness, like the Haradrim of old. They were probably lost and bitter, just like us. But Cain had a gift for seeing the good in people. One thing was certain, at least. Lilith meant to devour Mephisto and claim his power as her own. Had that been her goal all along? Not sanctuary, but a bid to reign in hell. And Elias, the damned fool, was too blind to see it. Perhaps we weren't perfect, but we knew we had to make a stand. We were the world's only hope.
Yep, and that is the end of Act 4. I'm going to fast travel, but I think we can call it a day there. Because, how long have we been going, exactly? 3 hours, 40 minutes? Yeah, almost 4 hours. I'm willing to call it at that. So... Oh yeah, especially looking at the levels right now. I'm gonna have to do some off-screen grinding. So... yeah, I think that's a good place to end it all. And I know we did not exactly have the flashiest or most challenging adventures today, but it's nice to have somebody along for the ride. Because I want to do hardcore story once. And hey, if I'm only going to do it once, it's nice to have company. And hey, you'll be around for the finish. It would take 2 more streams tops at this rate. As it stands, I need to lubricate my throat, and you all probably need to get up off your asses. So, let's have some fun next time. When I say go to hell, I mean you're coming with me. Regardless. I hope you had a good time. I had fun streaming, I had fun playing, so we'll catch you next time. Where is my mouse right now? Professional, yeah. Well. I'll see you next time.